Bear with me, I'm just jumping in because they're going really fast and I can't keep up with it. We're laughing because, like, I am sitting here saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's like I feel like I'm getting more back to me each and every day. And it does give you that feeling of like, it says it somewhere where you just want to praise God 24/7. It's true. It's like you're so grateful. You're so happy to be back to you, to have your life back, to have you back, to be back in alignment. It's like you do just want to be like, thank you, 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 thank you. Like you just can't stop because you're like, oh God, like I love me so much. I'm so happy to be back to me, to love me, to be with me, to be in my alignment. Like it's just, it's like all the stuff that you hear and is said all the time. But then when you experience it, you're like, fuck, thank you, thank you, thank you. But it makes it that much more wild that you're like, holy shit, right? Because it is just such a wild ride you go on that you can't believe it when you hear it from others or read it or all these things. But then when you experience it, you're like, shit, like they meant literally, right? Like, holy hell. And, but then I'm like, God, you're so diabolical though. Like what? You're so fucked up. And I love every fucked upness about you. I love it so much, but it's so fucked up, right? Like we have to go through that torment, that hell to appreciate what we had originally, right? Because that is what happens. We don't appreciate it. We don't love ourselves. We don't honor ourselves. We don't know ourselves. So no problem. You'll get to know yourself real well, right? You'll get drugged through it and you have to fight your way back. You said you didn't care. You don't love you. Okay. You'll get drugged so far from you. You have to show and prove how much you love you by going through it to get back to you. So we've talked about this in ways where it's like, it just depends on how far from you've gotten, how bad it can get, right? Like, it's like, I never thought I was that far from myself, but sometimes it only takes one slip up. It just takes one little thing and the demon that slips in to take over, tearing you apart, tearing you from you can be all you need to plummet right down. They're showing like the candy lane, right? It's like one wrong, I forget how the whole game plays, but I think it's like you could be on the last square, right? Or like right at the finish line and you take one wrong step or you get one wrong card and it's the chutes and ladders and right back down to start. And it's like, oh no, right? And, but it's a game, man. It might be the funnest, most exciting, most horrific, most fucked up, but spectacular game ever. And then we were talking about, sorry, they're going so fast this morning, how it's like the idea is to get to know yourself, to get to love the God within who's connected to the God without, the highest of all. And, oh God, so show me again. Oh my God, they're going so fast this morning. Oh God. How it's like you hear like you walk with God for a certain amount of time before they die, meaning before they fall back asleep, before they get out of alignment again, right? Like 800 years. And it has felt like that with me and him. Like I love getting to know him. I love getting to know me. I love that unison. I love that mirror, that similarity, that enjoyment, that indulgement, that excitement, that it's so fucked up, but it's so good too. Like I love it. And I can't get enough. And so they've shown a few times and it's like, okay, that's enough. And they'll try to kick me out and I like fly back in and they'll kick me out and I'll fly back in. And I'm like, I'm not going. Stop it. I'm not going. And it's comical on so many levels because sometimes it is fucked up because sometimes it really is pushing you out to see how much you love them, like how much you'll come back, right? But to the point where sometimes it's like, no, you're just being a rat bastard. Knock it the fuck off. Knock it off. Now you're being a baby, right? And other times it's like, no, you really do have to go fly now, right? And you have to know the difference. And Oh God. I mean, it can be such a head trip with him. But at the same time, I love it. I love the head trip because it's fascinating. It's fascinating. It's so fascinating to me to try to understand and see it from so many different perspectives and angles, and then rise above to see that it's all perfect. It's all perfect. It's all happening exactly as it's meant to. And forgive this, but this is how they're showing it. And I don't know how else to verbalize it. It is like everybody is put to the test to see like how strong you are, to see where you can land. And again, not mean. It's actually not good or bad. There is no right or wrong. There is no good or bad on how strong you are. It's simply to determine where you're placed, because that's as much as you can handle until you can prove you can handle more. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, it's not bad. And again, we just tend to do that higher up on the totem pole or lower because we deem it better or worse, good or bad. It's like, it's actually irrelevant. It's not like that at all. It's just, here you are because this is what you're willing to accept. This is the amount of power that you're willing to own and take ownership of. The rest you want to blame outside yourself and hand away your power. So it's like, the more you hold that power, the more you accept that accountability and responsibility, the more you're able to swallow those pills and still stand upright. And all these things is just going to determine how close you can get or how much. But again, it's like, okay, so how do I say that? So they're showing it's like many people can hear that and have heard that, but they don't understand it to the depth and they don't take accountability. They say they do, they'll talk the talk, but they cannot walk that walk. And so it's lip service, but nobody in human form can determine or dictate that, right? Like that is such an internal thing that you can appear one way on the outside and things are not as they appear. And that's the illusion and that's the trick. And it's irrelevant. You don't need to worry about others, but you do need to worry about yourself. And so I'm telling you, because they've shown it to me this many times, and this has happened to me personally, where God did come and weigh my heart. I mean, it was wild. At one point, they ripped it right out of my chest. I mean, some of the stuff they show, it's like, holy hell. And mind you, 80% of the stuff I share with you is in conscious waking space. Like it's not all, some of it is dream, some of it when I'm dreaming, but a lot of it is not. It's when I'm awake and I'm meditating, or sometimes I'm just watching a reading or I'm listening to music and they'll come through to me, right? So it's not, in other words, I don't do drugs or I don't do, it's wild. But I also am shown, and I believe, and this is how I understand it. Like I'm not special in that. The point is anybody and everybody can do that. But it's how much do you love yourself, and how much do you know yourself, and how much are you willing to be honest with yourself? I think those are the three key pieces, because a lot of people claim they love themselves, but they have no idea what that means. And in other words, they'll do things that are like pampering or selfish, and it's like, that is. Yes, you have to do that to love yourself, but that's not what I mean. And you have to be honest with yourself. Like, where are your intentions coming from? Do you even know? Do you even know yourself? Do you even recognize that? Are you willing to accept that? Are you willing to admit that and swallow that? And by the way, you will be standing face to face with God at some point. It is the idea of Judgment Day is the best I can describe how when they show that. It's like when you're up to bat, are you still going to say that same answer to God? You don't have to tell me. I don't give a fuck. I'm not your middleman, right? It's like, I'm not the priest, right? Like, you are your own. And so it's irrelevant if you lie to me or not. You're lying to yourself. You have to be honest with yourself. And because when you can be and you can recognize it and you don't like it, you're like, holy shit, that is what I'm doing. And you take that ownership, you swallow that pill, and then make those fucking changes, right? Because that's what a lot of people don't do, is they won't even tell themselves the truth to begin with. But some that do, then they're like, oh, fuck no, like, fuck. Because it's so challenging to make some of those changes, especially if they've been operating from like ill will or Like it was serving them. It was serving them to operate from that get mentality. So to make that change is challenging because they were benefiting. Thank you. Sorry, that was hard to get out. They were benefiting in some way. But again, through the illusion, right? Like through the temporary, right? Because it's outside themselves. So it's always the cheap, it's the fake, but then it is addictive. That's why it's hard, because they're benefiting, but it's an addiction they're benefiting from. And so then it's bad. It's an illusion. It's outside. It's escapism. You're escaping yourself. What are you doing? That's insane. When you hear it that way, doesn't that sound insane? You're escaping yourself. Why are you leaving yourself? Why are you leaving your alignment? What are you scared of? Why are you scared of yourself? Right? Essentially, that's what we're doing. So whenever you see an addict, it's like they're scared of themselves. They can't even face their higher selves. How the fuck are they going to come face to face with God? Right? They're going to get chewed up and spit out. That's why they'll remain where they're at until they can do the internal cleanup and the internal work. Oh my God, I love them so much. I wish I could. They're going so fast this morning. I just can't share it all. Not because I don't want to, but because I can't get it out. I love it. It's so good. 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 It's that's how it feels. Yes, it just feels like so good to be. It's like it's what, you know what is weird is it does feel like you keep up leveling, right? It does feel like it keeps getting better and better and better and better. And you do keep thinking each time like, oh, it can't get better than this. Holy hell. And then it gets better and you're like, holy hell, right? Like, oh God, like there's no better feeling in the world. And, but then that's why you do want to keep praising, right? Like you do want to keep loving yourself and thanking God because you're like, holy hell, like I can't even get it out. And there's so much more I want to share, but I keep, they're going so fast that I keep leaping over a lot of things and I'm not able to digest them, to verbalize them fast enough. Slow down a little, please. Slow down. It's good. It's good. It's so good. I know, but I wanted to get some of that other stuff out. They're just going a mile a minute over here. If we circle back to some of the things, then I'll jump back on. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.